Hello, Markeedragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another episode of the Eve 30-Day Challenge. You know, in that whole intro there, I feel like that I should be, sitting sideways here, and here we go. Slapping another kill on the side of my ship. This spaceship is called Office. Home Office, in fact. Yeah, so... Anyway, we're flying in the home office. How fun is that? Okay, I'll bring the guys on here, and I don't know what we were talking about when we last left, other than that the corpse that someone was sending me, we couldn't verify whether it was real or not. So, for my whole corpse idea of auctioning it off.
Just say you need a female corpse.
I need a female corpse. And what am I going to do with a female corpse?
Don't ask me.
Has anyone actually looked at the weight of the female corpse?
No.
No?
They're huge.
Okay, let me check.
Okay, well.
Corpse.
Kind of creepy. He's like, hey, wait a minute. Let me go check my course.
Yeah. So that's funny. Okay, so we're going to head out now, I think, and see if I can complete the Sisters of Eve stuff. This one is pretty long. That is for sure. So I don't have any idea.
In all, it's like 40 missions.
40?
Yeah, I think something around that.
Oh, holy cow, I'm never going to finish it today. So, okay. And, so, for some reason my laptop over here has decided that its fans need to all turn on high. I don't know why. You can probably hear that on the mic.
Yeah. Yeah,
unfortunately that's the machine I'm doing orders on, so hopefully it'll calm down here in a second. Let's make some other noise while we're waiting for it. So, okay, so I'm going to accept this mission and then head out here, I think. So, coast looks clear, and oh, change my view here. Okay. This one is studying the scene. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Oh, bumped into another ship there. Is that like a big mining ship or something? It's a pretty big ship.
Yes, that is.
Or was that an orca?
Ship.
CCC is saying it was
That's
an orca.
Yeah, it's an orca.
Okay.
Mining up ship.
Yeah. So Lisa, my wife, she's been mining. She's been enjoying that, going out and mining.
Mining? Oh my god.
Huh? That's what she wanted to do, and I'm like, okay, she's enjoying it, so that's fine with me. Okay, it looks like I have some targets here, and
Markee,
yes.
remember what happened the second you said the corpse name?
No.
Well, you got all the war decks. What's your wife's in-game character's name?
Why? So that she can get a bunch of war decks? I don't think she would appreciate that.
She's in a corp too, so all the war decks you got is going for her too.
Yeah, she's in the corp. So she's been able to do a lot of stuff without too much trouble, although she did get blown up once leaving space dock. So, overall it hasn't been too bad. Okay. Is this a piece of space wreckage? Looks like some giant drill. Oops. Got a little bit of lag going on here again. Is that common?
Usually only if the system is full, around 250 people.
Oh, okay. So, I don't think this has 250 people in it, though.
I've never seen CCP get laggy until there's over 1,500 people in a system, or they're all on the same grid fighting, unless there's a problem.
Yeah, well, everybody's out at FanFest, and let's see, it's about 6 o'clock there, so it's get drunk time. So have a few beers. That was way too easy. That seems like something's wrong. I mean, I just easily took them out and
some of these missions are going to be extremely easy.
Yeah, that one was really a little too easy.
If you want easy, train up the destroyer. Train up a destroyer and get a thrasher and just pop the frigates.
Yeah, well, it will be fun to go out in a big fleet hunting.
Weren't they making some kind of destroyer changes or something that says you should train destroyers before they do it or something?
Yes,
Yeah,
next month I think they're gonna split up battle cruisers and destroyers, so you might wanna skill them now to level 5, because then they get split up into the race of specific skills.
Yeah, it's going to be, the destroyers are going to have racial requirements as of the next expansion.
Warp drive active.
That one was way too easy.
Earlier I linked in chat some pictures and people are wondering about that. I think some people don't know that you can actually add video to one of your folders and show it inside the captain's quarter.
What do you mean?
When you're in the captain's quarters, there's the TV thing going, and then you could actually put a video in one of your folders and it will play on that screen.
Oh, really? So
It's
I could put up one of my episodes there.
Yeah.
Well, there's a limit, I think. I don't know. Sometimes I try to put the file in there and it wouldn't work, and other things would work. I think it depends on the format and the bit rate or whatever, and it'll work. There was a thread on the forums, and I think I still have it bookmarked that explains it.
Okay. If I accept this one, deliver antibiotics. Okay. 1 antibiotic. Okay, so I assume that I've got to make sure if I accept this, okay, that I've got to open my items here. Okay. So now I can't just drag that onto my ship. Is there any way to like right click on this and tell it to put it in my inventory on my ship or anything? Guess not.
I don't know what you're doing, so I just got back from taking a break.
Yeah, I was just trying to add something that I'm given for a mission. I got to put it in my ship now, and so I was thinking rather than having to open up inventory and drag it in, that if I could just right click on it and say put it in active ship's inventory or something like that.
No, you have to drag it.
You can always use the hotkey to open your cargo hold as well.
It just seems to me that there's a lot of other little things that could be niceties which aren't here, and I'm not sure. Maybe this is all the newbie's perspective of it, because you know, there's so many things that that I'm seeing, which I think should be here, which aren't. And you
like
know.
I said, you can have your. Let me see. Let me go to my screen here. You can have your inventory already open whenever you dock, and so if you just click on the inventory and then you can just drag it to it. You don't have to already open it.
Okay, and so. So I can have it so that my inventory automatically opens every time I dock?
If you don't close it, it'll stay open if you dock again. I like having it at the bottom like a regular standard dashboard MMO.
But it won't it be in my way when I leave?
Not when you undock.
Oh, it disappears?
Yeah.
Okay.
The way I had it before this new UI, I would have the station containers open and everything else for when I dock, and then my cargo open, and when I undock, the station containers and stuff would not be there.
Okay. Well, I'll try that. See what happens. Okay.
Remember, shift click is your friend as well, so you can open up another window and like you could separate your ship cargo hold from that inventory UI and your ship hangar or your item hangar for that station.
Okay, I see that is gone now. So, okay, I was thinking for some reason that it would stay there the whole time. So, but it obviously didn't.
When they put that new UI in, a lot of people didn't like it, but you just get used to it. It's still the old functionality is still there if you wanted it, like the shift and all that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that's interesting looking. Why would they have a shield on that space station? It's like a window.
You must be talking about the Galenti space station. I'm looking at my screen right now, but I know what you're talking about.
It's an umbrella.
Yeah. Keep
Solar
radiation away.
collection array.
That you can see through.
Also, you got the contract.
I got a contract. Oh. I don't know how you guys see that.
It blinks.
Because the only two things I have blinking right now are money and journal.
Yeah, the journal has your missions. It has the contracts, and so forth. You can take a look at the different tabs there.
But the journal blinking doesn't mean I have a contract, does it?
Yeah, contracts are accessible through there.
Right, but like, how do you know that I got a contract and not just that a new journal entry was entered?
Unless you have another thing up. I think you can see them somewhere else as well.
You can see them pop up in the top left when you first get them.
Okay. Kind of like Eve Mail. You see the...
Yeah. I'm not
thing.
watching, as I said right now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Well, he can put the contract icon in his Neocom, because back then, before they changed the UI, it was in there.
Mm-hmm.
So then he can just click on it and see if he has new contract assigned to him.
This one I didn't even get to fight anybody. What the hell?
Are you disappointed?
Yeah! I wanted to go kill some ships.
You can always self-destruct your own.
No.
Brian, why
Yeah.
are you so quiet, man?
Because I can.
Currently,
Okay.
I'm watching about some fittings for tomorrow.
I get a lot of response so far within the Corp Markee. A lot of people are excited about this.
I'm going to watch and enjoy watching while they cry once everything goes to shit.
Spy.
Yeah, by the way, tomorrow, so when we start, there was some confusion about it before. Is it gonna be 8 p.m. Eastern or in the noon again?
Docking request.
8 a.m. Eastern, be 1 p.m. UK, London.
Yeah, yeah.
Markee, that's a female corpse.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, somebody just sent me a female corpse in a contract.
Yeah, so get info on that and look at the weight.
Inkani. Yeah, I saw it's 80 kilograms. And now I haven't looked to see what the weight is on a male corpse. But
Probably same.
But if you look at a dancer, dancers are much thinner.
Well, Google tells me that it's only 176 pounds.
I made a mistake here.
Not really.
You will
to
pay.
be-
Oh, I have to pay that booster. Yeah, I'm not.
You
doing
have to
that.
pay the item, but you don't have.
I
it
wasn't
with you
paying
at the same
attention.
station.
Yeah, if I was at that same station, then I would have had to pay that. So I don't need it. Okay. Yeah, I got to look for that stuff in red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. So
almost got you. If they'd have put it in the right station, the station that you had the booster in, it would have.
mhm.
Come on, I'm learning.
Yeah. Okay.
And that was your first your first chance at getting scammed.
Right.
Oh,
Yes,
come
it
on,
almost
come on.
happened.
A corpse versus a booster.
Yeah, I don't think corpses are worth anything.
Trophies.
Yeah, but
Paying attention, somebody gave you a maelstrom. They would have dropped that corpse in the maelstrom station.
I don't get
That
it.
really nice battle of you is sitting in one of your stations. If they'd have moved it to that location, they would have traded you a corpse for a maelstrom.
Oh,
Back.
okay.
Maelstrom's worth about 220 million isk.
So I am here. I don't know. I kind of, running missions. That's fine and everything. These missions are not very exciting. I'm not killing nothing.
Yeah, it gets harder later on, especially when you meet one of the last guys.
Mm-hmm.
It gets a lot harder.
I want harder. I'm looking for it. So. Okay.
It's a story, but I know you don't want to read the story.
I know. Okay, here's pirates who have been trying to ambush a personal transport. I should get some action out of that. Okay, close that. I like having my inventory down here and that opened right back up again. I'm able to see my ammo and stuff too, so I know whether or not I need more ammo. So that's pretty good. That was a good tip.
Warp drive active.
What a huge space station that is. Why does it look different than... Oh, I guess it was the other one that I was in that had that other shield thing.
No, it's just on the other side of the station.
Okay, I see hostiles.
Wow, there's over 12,000 people in the CCP stream right now.
Wow. That's probably why our
I
numbers...
just now
You'll
looked
get
over
there.
there.
I could explain a little bit why numbers are a little bit lower today of who's watching. I was expecting that maybe nobody'd show up because everybody would want to watch the CCP stream.
I assumed this was a special one. I thought your schedule was Monday. Oh gosh, there's my phone. Be right back.
Okay.
Roller's heading to the fitting now.
What's that?
I just wanted to say to Rollers that I created a fitting for the logistics support tomorrow.
I've noticed
As I was
this
saying, I thought
previously.
this was like a special day. We don't play Eve today.
Oh. Yeah, well, it's on my normal schedule, so doing
I
it
thought
and
it
then...
was Monday, Tuesday.
Nope, no Tuesday.
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
No. Although I have thought about changing it a little bit. This schedule is actually pretty tough to keep, especially when like other real life stuff's going on too. So, but for the moment, it's what it is. Now here I've got this lag problem again, and I got my cursor is stuck, looking like something I don't recognize here. Not quite sure. Oh, there, it disappeared. It's almost like a targeting type thing.
I've noticed this previously. Why you only have one target locked on? You can have more than one.
Well, what do I do
You
with
can only
another...
lock 2 anyway at the moment.
Saves time.
It saves time so that you're ready to fire on the next target.
Okay,
Have them dead faster.
okay. So lock that target and then lock that target. Okay. Sensor dampened. Then do I have to hit my guns again, and am I orbiting that one? I guess I have to hit... I don't know.
Yeah, so you lock them, you orbit and fire, and unless they're, of course, dampening you to a closer range.
And while you're
Then you
fighting
have to
that one, you
adapt
can
and
order
orbit
lock up
closer.
the next one.
This is just pushing buttons and watching.
Yeah.
Not sure how exciting it is.
Well, that's the PvE part. In PvP, it's a bit more complex and exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And PvP PvE missions from level 1 to level 3 are pretty easy and relaxing, you would say, but in level 4 the enemies start using electronic warfare, like jamming your sensors, neutralizing your energy, jamming your warp drives, or webifying you. So you have to pay more attention in that case and prioritize your targets.
Okay.
Especially to interceptors.
Yeah, otherwise it can happen that you lose your mission ship pretty fast.
Yep.
Some nice amount of risk.
Anyone know what the scanning changes are having in the next expansion or whatever? I noticed on their webpage. Are they changing the directional scanner or the actual exploration scanning?
Exploration. They're making it more friendly to get into. It's still going to have the same difficulties and now difficult sites.
So they just changed it within like what, 1 or 2 years ago, and they changed it again?
Oh, come on, 1 or 2 years, that's plenty.
Well, I know the first change was they made it more difficult to scan out ships, so because I remember in the beginning it was pretty easy to scan out ships. But like the second try you had them like right jump onto them.
Do we need Markee to teach Markee how to scan down almost anything?
Not at the moment, I think.
Well, it's
He's
definitely
still-
boring.
He's still using, he's still onto skilling up his core skills, so putting in another skill that he doesn't really need at the moment will just mix up completely more.
Otherwise, I was hard time hitting this last one. Or if it's just a stronger ship.
Yeah, that's a cruiser. There was a battleship in your overview just a second ago, now it's gone.
You're hitting it fairly hard. It's just really tanky.
Mm-hmm.
Not always, but really often. The higher the bounty, the harder the target is. Damage and health.
Call again, so I wasn't sure what the scanning thing question and answers were.
Well, I said for a moment it might be good to not to get him into scanning because he's still on leveling his core skills. So.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Markee. I was talking about myself.
Ah, okay.
I just saw that they're having some either UI or scanning changes or something. I thought, well, wait a minute, they just changed the UI for scanning last year or whatever it was.
Yeah, somebody said they're gonna make it more user-friendly.
It seemed like it was a lot more user-friendly than the original one. I don't know how you can make it even more.
Oh, we'll have to see.
But as a quick comment to Markee, that is another way to another thing people do is they go scan down these hidden sites. Either they're right now they're asteroid sites, and then sometimes you can find rare asteroid sites that you wouldn't find normally in that specific security level of the system, or you find a combat site. You have a radar site. You have to train for hacking skills, and then you hack into these canisters, and you get like data cores that are used research and or blueprints and stuff that it could be rare and sell for a lot. And then there's archaeology, which is kind of boring, and they need to update that. You get salvage pieces from it. And the combat sites are rated by a DED rating, and it tells you what ships you can take in there, and you can get some rare loot from them.
And so, and what is it? What did you call that?
That's exploration. You'll need to train the appropriate scanning skills for astrometric probes. It's all under. Let me go under science.
Yeah, it's science skills.
You'll have a whole bunch of skills like astrometric pinpointing, range finding, and so forth. And of course, the better your skills, the easier it is to find these sites. And I was watching the CCP stream the other day, and I think what I caught was they want it to be better than getting into your exploration scanning ship and then scanning the sites and then docking up and getting your ship that's appropriate for that site. They want to change that.
Is this a good way to make money?
We'll put the probes on their
In low
one
sec, yes,
ship, but it makes it a little bit harder to find the site without the bonuses on the ship.
Yeah, in high sec you don't really get any valuable stuff out of those sites.
But in low sec you do.
Yep.
Yeah, in low sec you can find really good rare stuff, faction loot, and.
Are there people that roam around low sec and just kill everything?
Yeah, sure.
Pirates.
Yeah, like I said, my corp is Faction Warfare Corp, and they live in low sec, and that's where faction warfare takes place mostly. It's low sec.
Okay. Well, another mission completed. Can't really say how exciting that one was, because it wasn't as exciting as I'd like it to be. So, okay, so I guess getting up to the higher end missions is what I have to do to get more excitement.
You've seen one level 4 mission once.
Yeah, well, we had, 10 people working on it, though. So.
But you saw how much chaos it was.
Docking permission requested.
Yeah.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, it looked like more fun to me.
Yeah.
So, but I keep thinking about, I keep coming back to this, what's going on in nullsec and everything, and enjoying going in and finding things there and stuff.
Nullsec has no rules. You can shoot anybody and not gain any negative status, and you'll find warp inhibition bubbles there that if you land in them you can't warp out, so there's whole different kinds of tips and rules for nullsec.
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun, actually. It sounds a little bit more higher skill level than what I'm at the moment, but.
Oh well, if you
Well,
can
knowledge.
fit a frigate pretty decently, then you can go on in the frigate.
Like I told you about Midship in that video, with 2 equal characters and just thorax cruisers in nullsec.
I remember back in my days when I started out, I was just able to fit a cruiser halfway decent, and I was playing with a friend, and there was somebody going on local, and then I'm sitting in my battleship, and so I'm looking for people who can fight me, so we went there with 2 cruisers and took him out. So So yeah, the guy was bragging and we took him out. Yeah, but that's the thing. Playing it alone is like with every MMO. Playing alone, it's pretty boring. So if you have a few people, you can fleet up with it. It's a lot of fun. You can go in low sec and go for some pyrotrons, just gank up on people.
Right.
Maybe that's what we should get you into.
I feel like it. So, okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode right now, and the next one, we're going to go get the coiffé that was offered by Tora, and see how that works out. So, those of you who are watching on YouTube, you'll have to wait for the next episode. I guarantee it's going to be exciting. I'm almost certain it's going to end in my death. And those of you here on Twitch watching live, don't go anywhere because we shall do a drawing when I come back.